does he want to play? Anyways, good morning, guys. Slept in longer than we wanted to. We were gonna go chase the sunrise, but we ended up sleeping in because we've been traveling so much for the past 2 days that we've been so tired. I mean, it's only like, it's still 6:45, 7 in the morning, and the sunrise is at like 6:12 here. So, it's a very cold morning. We didn't turn on our heater last night. This is our little heater. Right here. Paper towel's covering it, but down there, it's a little diesel heater attached straight into our diesel tank, so we don't really have to worry about it. And it doesn't really use that much gas. I don't know why we didn't turn it on last night. The Nike gets hot really quick too, so it is absolutely diabolical out here with how cold it is. We're trying to pack up camp and we cannot. Kennedy's dying over here. She's trying to find any way to warm up her hands. She has a little hand warmer thing. I think we're gonna go moose hunting this morning and try to, if we can get out of here in time, but I'm gonna pack up this chair, get things going, and we can hop in the car and go. You guys, we're driving around. Sorry I don't really record packing up camp. Kind of
There's more bison.
Going on a little morning safari because apparently this is when all the animals are out, and we only drove 2 minutes down the road and there's a bunch of animals out. And I think there's some bison right up here. Look at these guys. So gorgeous. Here they go. Truly amazing. Dude, there's like, I don't know if you saw that, but there's like 20 different photographers.
I didn't know you were recording.
Yeah, no.
I was acting.
Like 20 different photographers on this
On this bus.
on the bus. I mean, I guess it is gorgeous out there.
Yeah, but it's funny. So we're gonna hopefully go find some moose. I've never seen a moose before, so it's out there. You can see him. There's a bunch out there, and over there.
Look at these guys. That's what a big one is. These ones are definitely way more scared of humans than the buffalo or bison that were back there.
So we were already planning on getting our, I think it's called Land of the Free Pass.
America's Beautiful.
Oh yeah. We were already planning to get our America the Beautiful Pass, but we didn't realize that like a group that like only one person has to get it, and then obviously we're all gonna be together next time we go. So that's pretty nice. It's only $80 and it gets you into all the national parks for a whole year. Yep. Which is really good because like usually one entrance fee I feel like it's like 20 to 30 bucks. So like,
I thought we were gonna have to get 2 separate passes for both of us.
Yeah, so we thought we were gonna have to pay 160, but yeah, pretty nice. Oh, we're gonna go try to find some moose. We're going to this specific area, but he kind of led us to another area if we're wanting to see moose, so we'll see. We might go back to the area he was talking about.
So we're in the area where they say they see moose, on Google at least. But the guy told us to go like 45 minutes down the road, or like 30 minutes down the road. Look at this view. Kennedy's going down there. I'm gonna go down there too. Oh, what is that? It's a fox. Alright, we are currently walking down to this lake. We stopped at this little restroom area and we can park here. We got Maggie with us this time, even though she's being a stinker. But half of that lake is frozen. That's 2 bald eagles right there. Wow. Look, you can kind of see it on top of that tree.
I see it. Are you sure it's bald eagle though?
Yeah, it looks kind of like, yeah, that is a bald eagle for sure. Wow. This view is gorgeous. Making this journey, I've never really been on this side of America before. Just kind of dropping everything I've built up, everything I've done in Oklahoma. You know, I had a great job, was doing very well. You know, had potential to, you know, go higher and do more things. Just always had in my heart to go travel. I've never made the steps to do it. Just being with a partner like Kennedy to be able to, you know, drop everything and go do it and give me that push. And it was exactly the push that I needed to do the things that I needed to do, because it's so easy to get stuck in the same loop and stay in your same cycle and keep doing the same things over and over. But a lot of people don't get to experience stuff like this because they're so comfortable. And truly, like, over this past couple weeks or this past 2 months, it's changed my life and changed my perspective on what life really is about. It doesn't matter about the money, and it doesn't matter about the things. It matters about the memories that you create. And I'm so thankful that I get to create these memories with, 1, an amazing partner, and 2, just with my own eyes, just seeing this and experiencing this. It's insane. You need that extra step, push yourself to do it, because you will be so much happier. And all the people that I've known that have pushed themselves out of that comfort zone and actually would travel the world, they're, you know, they have a whole different perspective on life. And for those people that need that push, this should be your push. Pit stop. Had to get a cool picture of the van. Oh. We're walking into a gas station. Not a gas station, but groceries. We're gonna try to, should we do salmon again?
Yeah.
But we're in a small little mountain town. We're like an hour and a half away from Yellowstone.
Yep.
Fresh salmon. Got orange juice, artichoke dip.
Huckleberries.
Can't take this girl anywhere if she sees pumpkin.
Birthday cake. Oh my goodness. What is the green kind? Green apple?
Toffee.
I think I might have to get my classic.
Bags are secured. And the good thing about having a van is whenever you're going grocery shopping, you only have to bring in your bags once. So we just go straight to the car, put them in the van, and we're done. Look at this girl right here. Say hi. Stinky. But I'm gonna put these groceries up, and we're gonna probably hit the road and go straight to Yellowstone. I think we're all filled up on gas, filled up on groceries. We got everything we need. So I didn't really record it, us going through Yellowstone. It was kind of quick anyway, so it wasn't really much to see. But we have officially made it to Yellowstone. Finally. A lot of the roads are closed here, but we're trying to figure out what place we want to camp at, because there's a whole loop around Yellowstone. It takes about like 4 to 7 hours. So we're gonna try to find a camp spot so we can leave her car there, and then we can just take the van all the way around. But we'll have to try to find some parking. But anyways. So we have made it to our campsite for the night. Hello. I know the doggies have to stay on the pavement, but we're not going to do that.
Where are they supposed to pee at?
I know. We chose this campsite is because we're right in the middle of everything that we can do, because a lot of the roads are closed right now in Yellowstone. So we're right in the middle of where we can go up north and we can go down south. And I think down south is really where all the cool stuff is. So we're going to be hopping in the van and probably going and doing that. But Kennedy doesn't believe I can start a fire. She said she's never seen me start a fire, but She hasn't seen this me. So we got some firewood and some kindling and stuff. We got a little firebox, so maybe we'll roast some marshmallows. We brought some s'more stuff so we can hang out. But this place is a vibe. It's pretty cool. The Starlink one worked out well, but I don't really think out here we really need Starlink. We got views. We got everything I need right in front of me. Got my dog, my fiance, and the camera.
Where'd the girl go?
Max, come here.
Left our campsite.
Got our map. We got a map of where we're going.
Got a map of where we're going. There's a lot of stuff down this way. We're going down the south, you said?
Yeah.
So we're going down to Old Faithful, and then there's like the big, pretty, famous geyser that Yellowstone I feel like is known for. But we're excited. It's a big place. I think this is one of the biggest national parks in the U.S. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it, but I might be wrong.
Well, it goes through 3 states.
Oh, really?
Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho. It has 3 states.
But it's so pretty. We're excited. We're cooking salmon tonight. We got stuff to make s'mores. Apparently, every once in a while, there'll be some bears in the campsite. So we're excited. Hopefully, we see some bears.
Yeah, hopefully. But we're also cooking the fish.
Yeah, we're cooking salmon, so we'll see. Parking for our big old van.
All right, bye Maggie. I feel like we're like abandoning a child every time we do that.
No.
But look at this, guys. This is crazy. But you guys can see for a long time. It's crazy. We're literally in a different planet right now. Look how yellow that is.
There we go.
I wonder how hot it is. Stick your finger in it. The stinky one.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Oh my gosh, look at how blue that water is up there.
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh, look how blue that is. I don't know if the camera can tell.
So cool. Look at my camera on it.
Wow. Sorry if you guys hear that Chinese guy yelling. He's freaking out because I guess he's late or something.
No, it was he had a tour group and he wasn't with them.
Yeah. This. That is muddy. This is where they talk about the mud pots. Yeah. This is crazy.
It looks so cool though.
It looks really cool.
I just want to paint with it.
Go jump in there.
I'd burn my body, right?
Oh yeah. A paint pot. That. It's just kind of crazy how like all of it's like together too,
yeah,
you know?
Like, yeah.
I think just
so crazy.
We're underneath like because this is a volcanic area.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably why.
Dude, that sounds crazy. You guys can probably hear that on the camera, but that sounds like it's got there rubbed.
Ew, it stinks. All of it smells like eggs too.
Yeah, it's like sulfuric eggs. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's scary.
That's crazy. Dude, that looks like some Indiana Jones stuff. You can kind of feel the wetness. So I guess this happened. There's like a bunch of like geothermal stuff going on underneath. An earthquake in 1959. This was nothing. This was just a patch of grass. And then it knocked this open whenever there's a major earthquake out here.
Can you imagine how scary that was? What if it was like someone's backyard?
I know, right? It looks like a you want to swim in it?
Yeah. You know, when I was a kid, I used to pray to be a mermaid. Did I tell you that?
No.
I would be like, man, God, like, because, you know, we went to church and stuff. I'd be like, God, please, tomorrow, whenever I touch water, please have me turn into a mermaid.
Now look at you.
I would always wish that.
That's pretty pretty cute. Wow.
Okay guys, whenever we're at the store, I got this Dr. Pepper creamy coconut. I know this is an old flavor.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it came out a couple months ago.
I don't know, I've never tried it.
But I've never tried it before. Let's see.
You get first taste test.
It smells like Dr. Pepper.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Really?
I don't know if I taste the coconut though.
Let me try it. Oh, I taste the coconut.
You like it?
I would drink it one time. That's it.
You know, but the Coca-Cola creamsicle one is really good.
Recording that earlier.
The Coca-Cola creamsicle?
Yeah, don't like it.
It's so good.
I don't like it.
I like it.
I
like it more than the regular Coca-Cola.
I don't know. We're degenerate Diet Coke or Diet Coke Zero drinkers.
Or anything zero, really.
Yeah, we're pretty degenerate about it.
Okay, let's hit the.
So what is this called?
This is called Black Sand Basin.
Black Sand Basin. Look at this. All around.
I love the sound it makes.
The bubbly sound. What was the sound again? Black Sand Basin. It does sound pretty crazy.
This one is cool. Honestly, it feels so nice whenever the mist hits me. Feels pretty good. I think it's so pretty with the trees in the background. This one's the Green Spring. So pretty. Blake is FaceTiming his mom. So peaceful out here too with all the noises that the water's making. Look. Oh. It's spurted. But it stopped. Look, look, look.
If you ever want to do this. These ones are little bubbly ones.
I know, they're cute. It's crazy, it's just like laying on top of bubbly.
I know, it's so weird. I bet that water's so hot right there. So I guess there actually is spiders and stuff that live in here. This one looks really deep. Do you want to jump into that?
Yeah, I will. I'll test it out. Whenever Blake and I went to the hot springs, we tried to even get into water that was like 36 Celsius and we still couldn't. It was so hot.
Yeah, we cannot do it. There's like, it was, the hot springs was known for boiling eggs and it had signs everywhere to not boil eggs.
I think a lot of hot springs you do bring eggs.
Really?
I don't know why though.
I don't know. Can you eat it?
Yeah.
I don't know. You should try it out. I feel like I'd get a brain-eating worm or something like that if I did that.
It's called Old Faithful.
Old Faithful. We're gonna go see what Old Faithful's about. Hopefully there's more parking over there. I know.
But that one's gonna be busy, kind of like the other one.
Yeah, hopefully there's parking.
Surely. I'm not waiting for it. You know.
Another pretty active one. This one's called the Spouter Geyser. This one was shooting up like crazy earlier. But you can see right here a lot of foot tracks. I think a lot of bison walk through here. Because even out there you'll see like little bison droppings. She is Old Faithful right there. Lila.
Old Faithful is definitely cool.
Yeah, for sure. So someone told us that Old Faithful erupts in 10 minutes. I didn't know how far we were.
But we're close.
But we're close now. I think we see it. There's a lot of people setting up for it. I'm going to. I'll start it. There's a lot of people here. But it's literally right here. Old Faithful Geyser. Are you excited?
Pretty excited. On this area, dogs are actually allowed to go to the grass.
Really, over here?
They just can't get on this boardwalk.
Huh.
But they can allow to be over here.
Well, someone brought their little dog on the boardwalk. We could have brought Maggie here.
Yeah. People just, a lot of people just don't obey it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, I mean.
All pets die by leaving boardwalks and falling into the geothermal feature. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Never mind, we would have not brought Maggie here.
Well, I mean, no.
This is all. There's so many people sitting over here. Ken? Alright guys, we saw Old Faithful. I got it on video. Onto my phone at least. I didn't get it on this camera.
It went really high. People were acting like it didn't go as high as it usually does though.
Really?
Yeah. But it went high.
Yeah, it was pretty high.
It was really cool.
We had to wait. We honestly got here perfect timing because I guess
Yeah.
it's like an hour and a half in between each one. And someone said we got 10 minutes. We had to wait there for like 20 minutes. But
They like predict when it's gonna happen.
yeah, I think over the years it got like a little bit of a calendar, but they say it's like at this time, but I mean we waited 15 minutes over the time that they said. And now we're gonna go get some ice cream.
And then go to the one, the rainbow big pool that you see online all the time.
Yeah. Max, screw. Stinky, stinky. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So bad, don't you?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Look, I see it. That's a good view right there. This big geyser. Alright, Kenny, you gotta stand over it. I mean, yeah, the geysers are cool and all, but look at that.
Crazy because it's like, it feels like it's like Mars or something, and then you look up and you see all the trees.
Yeah, with like the snow on the mountains too. It's such a vibe. It's so cozy.
Yeah.
It's kind of
so nice.
It's cozy out here. There's no cell phone service.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It's kind of cool.
They just give you maps and figure it out. And it was cool because like the lady at our campsite gave us like a map of like where everything is at, like, and it has everything by name versus like the map at like when you first enter it just has like a blue lines of where to go. But it's kind of one of these places where you just kind of go and pull off.
Yeah.
But I can feel the heat because these are bacterial mats, so it's probably not a good idea to touch it. You can see it right there. Wow.
It looks cool here.
Yeah, you can really see the blue. How'd you feel about it?
Cute.
It's pretty cool.
You know, I'd like to come here early in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it might be less steamy in it, or more, I don't know. Would it be more steamy in the morning?
I think, well, maybe we just have to get like a different wind. If the wind blows the other way, because it was blowing towards us.
Like, you can't see the colors a whole lot, but you can still see that it's there. But
yeah.
But we wanna. There's a whole bunch more. We literally just went like 16 miles. She said.
Yeah, we went down like we went down the south route.
So there's like a whole. We haven't even seen the whole.
Yeah, there's like waterfalls and other stuff out here.
So we want to go to one of the waterfalls.
So,
because there's some areas that I guess the buffalo are like roaming during the early mornings.
We're still on a hunt for a moose. So.
That one's pretty.
This one is pretty cool. Beautiful. think it's time to head back and go up north.
Yep.
Miss Maggie. So we were driving and we saw this waterfall down here. It is rushing down there.
So pretty.
First waterfall. How do you feel about, what's your waterfall rating out of 10?
You know, I wish it was more fally and less like, so I'll go to 6.
6 out of 10?
Yeah.
Solid 6. That's gonna be a new segment on our channel. We're gonna rate all the waterfalls out of 10.
6.
Solid 6.
It's more like, it's not abrupt, it's more like slanted, and I like more of a waterfall.
You like more of a straight down?
Yeah.
Well, I think we got a big one coming tomorrow.
Talk about the camp, girl.
Then you can play. There's madness right now. I guess there's some bears going on.
I was like, what's going on?
Maggie wants to see. You want to see the bears? I wish this RV was right here.
She wants to stick her head out.
She wants to stick her head out, but she's too scared. She loves it. But she finally built up the courage to get on her.
Yeah.
But we just helped her out to get her up there fully. But she's a big girl.
Good girl, you.
Good girl.
Come on, dude. Get the booty up there. Get the booty. You're so happy.
Okay, we made it back to the van. We made it back to the campsite. We got little Maggie Moo over here. We had to tie her up to a tree because this campsite says only keep them on pavement, but she's close enough to the pavement. She'll be all right. We're gonna clean up the van. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the Starlink. We have no service out here, so I'll show you guys how I do that every night, so we can get connected and look up some recipes for tonight. And then after that, I'm gonna go set up a fire over there so we can go make some marshmallows.
Yeah. We're gonna cook salmon, asparagus. I'm usually a baking salmon type of gal, so we're gonna have to figure out how to do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do some pan-seared. We have a lemon and all that stuff, so we're gonna do that. Kennedy's gonna set up the kitchen. I'm gonna set up the Starlink. Okay, so I haven't really found the best place for this yet. Or this is your router, and this is like the power bank that powers it. So I just have to plug this in, which I have an extension cord down here. You got the massive satellite thing. What I'm gonna do is there's a little Ethernet cord right here. Make sure it's also all nice and snug. Couldn't really find a good spot to film, but Starlink's up there. I have to have clear skies. I think that's clear enough. Oh, Max is stuck behind the tree. Through the window, like so. Okay, I look like a crazy person right now. My hair is a mess. But after that, we should have high-speed internet. That's pretty good. 147 megabytes down. Oh, out of focus. Well, you can't really see it, but 147 megabytes down, 14 megabytes upload. That's insane. It's actually really good. So, now that we're tapped into the real world, get this fire started. Try to do the damn thing. So, I got all the supplies. Box of firewood. This. We're ready. All right. Fire has been started. Let that cook up for a minute. We got Kennedy prepping the salmon. You know, to get a cold one for the vibes. Moose drool. Some random pale ale. It's from Montana. But look at the picture, it's kind of weird. That's why I got it. But I think we got the vibes going. So I think we're gonna chill out. I might record a little bit here and there, but really, I kind of want to enjoy our night. The last night in Yellowstone with my fiance. And have a good night. Just enjoy each other's company. Not really much going on besides marshmallows and vibes. So, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Subscribe to the Kennedy, Blake, and Travel channel. Much more travels to come. Get that right.